Welcome back to Pharaoh. Now here we get the choice between two cities, where one of them will be a more peaceful city and the other one will be a less peaceful city, I believe. So we could do a Bedet or Apollinopolis, Dangerous Waters, or we could do Abedju, which also is known as Abydos, which is the necropolis. Now, I do prefer the peaceful missions, so those are the ones that we will be doing. I suspect we're going to have to build an extensive amount of mastabas here. So, with that out of the way, let's just go right into and listen to what the advisor from Pharaoh has to tell us.
Abedju, the burial place of our forefathers, has grown over the years into a sprawling necropolis of sacred tombs. Now, most noble men and women wish to make this their eternal resting place. To honor them, the new pharaoh Kazakimwe of the Second Dynasty has ordered the construction of 3 sacred mastaba tombs, one of greater size than the other 2, for the local nobility. Pharaoh has also ordered the creation of a powerful navy based at Bedet. Abedju, too, must support a modest fleet of combat ships if our shores are to remain totally secure. This will not be easy, as timber is scarce and our climate supports only a few sparse areas of forest. Cedar may be imported at great cost from Byblos in the land of Lebanon to the northeast. Fortunately, exports of our native papyrus will provide a means of offsetting this expense.
Abedju. Interesting way of pronunciation there. So, we are going to require a population of 2,500, a culture and prosperity rating of 25, then a monument rating of 17, and a kingdom rating of 60. We also need to maintain a small navy, modest fleet. So, yeah. Let's go into the city and it's explaining to us how we trade on the water and blah blah blah. Let's just speed things down. And here's a crocodile. And pause the game and have a look around. We have a rather large area down here, interspersed with these rocks, which is not going to be helpful. And then we have another large area up here, but that is not connected to the kingdom. Over there we have reeds. That looks like a fish. Now this area up here would be better for the city block, but the water crossings... Well... You don't necessarily need to build the city block, but it certainly helps. Although it can be adjusted, as demonstrated on the prior map. What I can do is pause the recording and place down the city block. I mean, I don't think it's that entertaining to watch me place down the city block every time. Anyways, so I think I'll just do that, pause the recording, and I'll be back when I have the city block located where I want it. But before I start up any of the industries or anything like that, what can we produce here? We can produce barley and flax, so no food, but we can produce our own beer and our own linen. We can produce pottery, but we need to import the clay. That is weird. We can produce, or we can gather reeds so that we can produce papyrus. We can brew beer. We can make linen, yes. Bricks. That will require us to import both clay and straw. Shipwright for building ships. Shrines, we have Osiris. So just one god. That's helpful. Now the mastabas, they are rather large. Small one is fine, but the medium one is large. We need all of the entertainment. We have access to dentists now. That's good. Yeah. Warship. I don't know if we need... I think the only kind of invasion we get here is the waterway. They're probably going to come in from down here. Yeah, okay, I'll place down the city block and I will see you shortly. Okay, so here we are. I put a roadblock there so that these two guys will only go there, and I'm not going overboard with the architects and the firemen this time. Now, the first thing we need to make sure of in this map is we are in Abedju, which is here. Nubt, they only sell things. Vedette, they also do not. They buy linen. Mennefer, they buy, but I'm not producing barley. Pervajit, they only sell stuff. Timna will buy papyrus and they will buy linen. They will also sell clay and copper if we need that. Byblos will buy gems and luxury goods, and they will sell us wood and luxury goods. Well, I guess they want jewelry and they're selling ivory. There's nothing down there yet. Timna seems to be the most important trade route, and that happens to be a land trade route, so that's good. They buy papyrus, they buy linen, and they sell clay, which we will need rather early on. They also sell pottery if we want to do that right off the bat. So industry, we need food. And the only food we get here is fish. Do the fishing wharfs need a shipwright? I don't think they do. I wonder, why is it that this coastline here is so straight and nice? Water crossing, a ferry landing. Do that there. Just do that. Do these require a lot of workers? 6. No, that's fine. Close down 4 of these. Yeah, we know we need employees. That is not a surprise at all. And we can go up like that. We want to have some houses up here. I think that should work actually, if we have one up there. I think that these will go all the way down there. Now I could have done another water crossing, like a ferry landing, to make it easier for them to cross over. You know what? I don't need 2 architects posts. That's gonna be a little bit silly. Go away. I think I'll do that. Just because. Because otherwise they'll have to go... Well, the problem is they are going to require workers. I don't think I want workers out here. Nah. Firehouse. Here we go. Now we can speed things up a bit. Next, we want to get reeds. For reeds, we are going to require another ferry landing. Do both of them have to be staffed? Or is it sufficient that one of them is? I do not know. We will find out. I suppose this will work. Remove that road. Probably should roadblock this somewhere. There looks fine. Now let's see if one of them being staffed is enough. Do we want a village palace here? I don't know. What I do know is that we want to have granaries. And those are actually fairly important. Does this cause problems with anything? Yes, it causes an issue with the tax collector. Okay, so we want to move this road a bit. And we can have a granary there, and we'll want to roadblock that pretty substantially to make sure that the guy doesn't go off on the wrong location. That should be good in terms of houses, and we want an architect's post and a firehouse out here. Do these require workers at all? Yeah, they do require employees. Does look as both of them requires employees, which is a bit annoying. But then again, I guess we are going to need some architects and firehouses out here anyways, so... Otherwise the ferry crossing or landing will probably fall down. Oh, and the game is playing nice with me on this map. Didn't remove that little bit of road. I put down the juggler thingy-majingies. House. I think I'll place down my personal mansion though, because that's useful to have the salary. Well, I do want the village palace to get taxes. How large is that thing? It's 4x4. Slow it down a little bit so I can rotate the map here. Because I want the village palace to be there. But palace requires 20 employees, so a bit of an annoyance. That both costs a lot of money and requires a lot of employees. I might have to... No, it's fine. Water. Water would be a good idea. So... is supposed to be there? There's supposed to be a firehouse, and then a large statue, and then a medium statue, so a firehouse or water supply would be there. This doesn't seem right. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I built this too small. Oh well, it's not a big problem. How many citizens did we need? 2,500. I'm gonna have to build another of these. Okay, so water supply can go there. This just means that I have less room for statues. It's fine. Probably also want to have a physician right away, so that they don't start getting ill. Apothecary is supposed to be there. Let's see if the gameplay is nice with these buildings. Can import a lot of food. Oh, we might have to add the other city block over here then. The mastabas can be out in the desert. We know you guys need food, but before you can have food, we need food in the granary. So no, it did not play nice with us. I want them to be right this time. We have people down here, but I think we have too much unemployment. Not really, though. What's the prices of linen and the prices... Oh, I think papyrus is easier, though. Linen is 160. Papyrus, where art thou? 165. Okay, so papyrus is the best option. Raw materials, reed gatherer. We have 500 residents, that's good. 2, 3, 4. And we can have a storage yard there, handily enough, for reeds. And again, the game didn't play nice, so we'll have to remedy that. Now that's better. We are currently waiting for a shipwright to build us a boat. Okay. Does that mean that I need... Now that would be disastrous if I actually need to build or import wood for fishing. I really hope that's not the case. Still doesn't play nice here. Same over there. wondering about that little bit. It's because of the pavilion that's going to come here. Okay, so they don't need boats or wood to build fishing boats. That's good. How is our employment level? We still need a couple. We could only get these houses right. Not sure what determines that. All portents point to a good inundation in the coming year. And again, they do not want to play nice. We can remove that roadblock. Actually get an even better inundation than expected. It's strange that it doesn't... Here we go, our first fishing boat. I think we can fit a couple more fishing boats down here. Indeed we can. Probably fit 3 of them. Roadblocks here. Now we have plenty of reeds, which kind of was the point. Build houses there, and remove that little bit there, and then we'll have an architect's post at the end, and a firehouse there. I think we can have a roadblock here. And that will give them an area to walk inside. And I can build a storage yard. I think I'll build it there. And this one will accept papyrus. My headset is literally complaining about the lack of power. Papyrus makers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to change the battery on my headset. Hold on. There we go. It really doesn't want to play nice with these buildings. But whatever, it's fine. This is wreaking havoc on our employees. I think that I want to set up that second city block right away, actually. Oh, I have to mirror this in my head. That's not going to be easy. Again, I am going to pause the recording while I do this, because this is going to... No, I can't. It's not a... We don't have enough money. We only have 1,447 Deben in the treasury, and that's not enough to build another city block right now. We need papyrus first, and then we can set up the city block. But that is going to be the outline of it. The reason I have to mirror it is because of the entertainers. They need to walk around the entire block and then into the pavilion behind here, and so I can't have the pavilion down here. I need to do it opposite of the usual way. I'm guessing they get their fishing boats from reeds. What
No
do you
one can
carry?
accept these goods. That's okay. I can use the rest.
Do we not have enough people in the ferry landing? No, we don't. That's not ideal. Where can I take workers from? Well, first and... well, we'll get the fish from here, but... Reeds, we have enough of those. Turn that off. Malaria, yeah. We'll deal with that when the time comes. There we go. Fire. Oh. Their house wasn't manned. Is Cyrus happy? Yes. How do I do this then? Let's turn off the papyrus industry as well, because it's kind of important that we get the food, so that we can actually get the next tier of houses. And we do have enough money currently that it shouldn't be a problem. Or malaria? Yeah. Why isn't the fireman coming out? Do I need to move it? Or is it just a lack of workers? Oh, he's down there. He is coming out. Kind of ironic that a fishing wharf could catch fire. Now I have a suspicion that this thing is going to be bugged. That it'll just burn and burn and burn. More malaria. Now, the wharfs are working again. We're getting the fish we need. Good. That means we can jot down a bazaar. I don't think I want to put the bazaars down there, so that I can have this space for granaries and stuff. That's supposed to be for... let's see here. If I have a bazaar here and a bazaar there... can have a courthouse. Yeah, this should be fine. One bazaar should do the trick for now. Yeah, that's fine. No, it did burn out. A new one then. Just a matter of waiting for them to do their thing. and not spending any money, since we need our industry up and running before we can spend more money. The first and primary thing I want to spend money on is the city block up here. Build a second bazaar. Actually, I don't think we're going to build a mortician on this level, so I think I'll put the scribal school down here. Because this is where the mortician usually goes in this scenario. Or in this city block, not this scenario. Perfect inundation. Yeah, that doesn't help me much, since I don't have the people yet. Entertainment. Desirability. Food. %7% unemployment. Let's turn on the papyrus industry again then. And click to export above, I don't know, 400? Probably good. Actually, let's make that 800 because I'm going to want to have papyrus here and here for those blocks. Desirability is the main focus right now. People idolize you as a god. Suppose that's appropriate for Pharaoh. I mean, he was a god, according to the Egyptians. Are we going to have to dip into the emergency funds here? I hope not. It isn't a disaster if we do, but it's kind of nice to be able to complete the scenarios without having to dip into the emergency funds. There is, of course, also the matter of invasions coming on, so we are going to need some ships for that. 7% unemployment. That means we can turn on the reeds industry again. Which promptly put us at too few people. What's the price of a tax collector? 75 Deben. Put the tax collector there. Just to offset some of the losses we're having on the wages. Yeah, I suspect we're going to go into the emergency funds. There is a trader on their way down to the papyrus, but whether or not that trader is going to make it before we lose those 52 Deben, that's another question. What I can do is simply just say export when over 0, because we don't need papyrus yet. he made it. And that gave us a substantial sum of money compared to what we had. So all we need now is a second trader to come. But while we wait for that, I can do some beautification. I like those cool statues. When we have them on the edge of the city, that is. On here, we'll have... doggy. There should be another temple there. So we're going to have to settle for some medium statues down here. Will be that one. And now the pavilion will cover that, so there's room for one more of them. Excellent. Okay, we'll do the Pharaoh. Perfect flood expected. Well done. We still do not have enough food, apparently. How is our unemployment currently? We have 56 unemployed. Each of these takes 6. Good. So 6, 12, 24, 36. That doesn't net us enough fish. I don't know what will. Malaria. Now we do need some space for the warships. Guess we can use the area over here for that. Up here would also work. Access to local religious facilities. Well, that we can fix. Eventually we'll remove this roadblock as well. Pharaoh wants me to send him 1,000 flasks of beer. You serious? This makes me very unhappy. Cadet sells beer, but that's a lot of beer. And the price of beer is 185. Ouch! Well, I don't think we're going to make that one, because there is no way that I'm going to be able to get that locally produced. But it does prompt me to set up some barley production, that's for sure. Two, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roadblock those. And then do this. Gonna be actually, this needs to be like that. Because we do need a roadblock there. And a roadblock here. Then we do need a storage yard for barley. That's going to be troublesome up here. There, or do I want to put it there? Doesn't really matter all that much. Maybe the slow speed is a bit too slow. And a work camp here. I think I want to have a police station out here. Or 2. Or even 3. Because they're going to have to cross the water to get to our interesting sites. That might not be the best location for it though. Perfect inundation again. If you would just move out of the way so I can build this thing, I would be very grateful. Thank you. Special orders, accept barley only. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to fulfill Pharaoh's request. Warship Wharf. Yeah, I can have 2 of them here. If the road goes 1, 2. Like that. Needs to be 1 more. Do I not have enough workers again? %4 unemployment. I mean no employees from nearby. There's houses here. Oh, no. They seem to have succumbed to a certain plague. What a pity. We will mourn them. 1226. Malaria again. Okay, I guess I will have to deal with that then. Apothecary. Apothecary. And apothecary. I don't think these require
My
very many
list of
workers.
job openings is huge and I can't
That's
find
15
any
workers.
workers to fill the posts.
We simply can't have them dying of malaria and then leaving the plots unfilled. However, we're going to end the episode here, and in between the episodes I'm going to set up that city block up here, or at least prepare it. It shouldn't be that big. I don't think that there will be any exciting events happening in between, but we do need more people, so I don't have much of a choice than to set up that. So I will then thank you all so much for joining me in the episode, and I will see you all in the next part.